So, good morning to everyone. How are you, children? I hope you people are doing well. So, am I audible? Visual? Everything all right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Namaste. Good morning. Okay, someone writing in Hindi as well. Sir, आप कैसे हैं? मैं बढ़िया हूँ, first class. Thank you. One question came, sir, what is the meaning of polymorphism? Have so many different morphology. Primary structure, primary lysosome, secondary lysosome, tertiary lysosome. These three have different structure. That is the reason we told lysosome is a polymorphic cell organelle. Got the idea? Now, I told about contractile vacuole and large central vacuole. Now, I am telling you about food vacuole. So, how the food vacuole is forming? It formed due to engulfing of food particle. So assume it is a unicellular cell and here it is food particle. So when these cell engulf these food particle, inside the cell a vacuole is forming, and these food are present inside a vacuolar structure, and this particular structure is called what? Food vacuole. That's it. Got the idea? Now we are going to deal about the other cell organelle, that is mitochondria. So if we talk about mitochondria, it is, you better know, a popular name. It is also called powerhouse of cell. Popularly, it is called what? Powerhouse of the cell. So if we talk about a mitochondria, I am just writing, it is a semi-autonomous cell organelle. It is a semi-autonomous organelle. Semi means you can say like partially. And autonomous means what? Free. So mitochondria is called semi-autonomous organelle. Examiner asks why? Why it is called semi-autonomous organelle? The reason is mitochondria is partially independent for some of the protein. What is the meaning of it? Mitochondria synthesize some of the required protein. some of the required protein. It is like, I am giving you an example, you can understand semi-autonomous organelle better. Suppose that you are going for your higher study in United States of America. Got the idea? You are going for your higher study in which one? USA. Now what happening? Here you just meet your expenses by two way. You are doing some part-time job and you are getting some amount from your parent. Because all your expenses is not possible to meet by part-time job. Suppose that your per month expenses is $2,000. You are earning $1,000 by doing part-time job. $1,000 you are requesting your parent to send every. Got the idea? Then what happened? You are totally dependent on your parent, partially dependent on your parent, or you are independent from your parent. You are partially dependent. Got the idea? Because you are not taking all your expenditure from them. You are partially dependent. When you start earning and you are not taking support from your parent, you become independent. As long as you are totally taking all the expenditure from your parent, got the idea? You are dependent on this. So mitochondria is like a student who are doing part-time job and studying abroad. Some of the money they are arranging for them. some of the money for that they are dependent on their parents. So what are the proteins? Required proteins are there. Got the idea? What are the required proteins are there by the which one? Mitochondria. All the protein not synthesized by mitochondria, but they synthesize some of the required protein. And you just also listen, I am just telling you, mitochondria have single circular double-stranded DNA. This is a cell organelle which have DNA. Even RNA is present. Getting the things or not? And even enzyme for protein synthesis also present. So what are the machinery required for protein synthesis? That machinery present inside the mitochondria. Means protein you are just understand here equal to money assume in the cell. So some of the money mitochondria is earning themselves and for some of the money they are dependent on nucleus. So it is autonomous or semi-autonomous? It is semi-autonomous because it synthesizes some of the required protein by them. Got the idea? RNA is ribose nucleic acid. Okay, DNA is a deoxyribose nucleic acid. So what are you got about the why we are saying mitochondria as a semi-autonomous organelle? You got the picture behind it. Now we are moving ahead on the mitochondria. Now we are going to talk about mitochondria. It is not properly visible without staining. So when you see the mitochondria with the help of a microscope, you will find it is not properly visible without staining. So for increase the visibility of mitochondria, be a stain it. Be a stain. A stain means color. the mitochondria to improve its visibility. And we stain mitochondria with which one? Genus green B. Name of stain. Name of dye by which we stain the mitochondria. What is the name of the stain? Genus green B. So when we stain the mitochondria with genus green B, visibility of the mitochondria under a microscope increase. Now we are going to talk about number of mitochondria per cell. Mitochondria per cell. So it is not fixed. It is not fixed. It is variable from cell to cell. Now you can ask a question: in which cell more mitochondria is there? In which cell less mitochondria is there? So number of mitochondria inside of cell, number of mitochondria inside of cell depend upon energy requirement of that cell. Energy requirement of the cell. Now I am asking a small question from you. Is our every cell require every equal energy? Our every cell require equal energy? No. The cell, an example, I am putting my hand here like this. See the things. So who is working? Muscles. So these muscle cells require a lot of energy, na? So in these muscle cells, number of mitochondria will be what? More. So more energy need of the cell, more number of the mitochondria, because who is providing the energy? Mitochondria is providing the energy. So the cell where the demand of energy is more, mitochondria is also more. You got the idea clear in the mind? So number of mitochondria per cell depend upon the energy requirement of that particular cell. How much that cell are showing activity? How much cell are active? Got the idea? Is it clear? Done? Over? Food vacuole I already told. One line was there to say. Okay? In very beginning. So got the idea? So number is not fixed. It is variable from cell to cell. The cell who are more active have more number of mitochondria. Who are less active have less number of mitochondria. Got the idea? Is it clear? Done? Don't worry, I will recap. Now I am just moving ahead. Size of mitochondria. Size of mitochondria. So if we talk about diameter, is average 0.5 micrometer. It is average diameter. Average diameter. And if we talk about length of the mitochondria, it is 1 to 4.1 micrometer. So this is the size of the typical mitochondria we are getting. Average diameter is 0.5 micrometer and length is what? 1 to 4 micrometer. So is it possible to visualize with the naked eye? No, that size is not under observed by our naked eye. So for this size we have to take the help of microscope. Now we are going to discuss about shape of mitochondria. shape of mitochondria. So shape is, it may be sausage shape, or you can say cylindrical. It may be sausage shape or cylindrical. Got the idea? So these are the shape of mitochondria. Clear? Is it all right? Done? So size we told, average 0.5 micrometer in diameter, length 1 to 4.1 micrometer. These are the data written in your NCERT. So which data is valid for us? What data mentioned in our textbook? So our textbook wrote this data about it. Shape is what? It may be sausage shape or it may be cylindrical. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So we have seen the shape as well. Now we are going to talk about the structure of mitochondria. A structure of mitochondria. Got the idea? Is it clear? So in a structure, let me write first, then I will draw the structure. So it is a double membrane bounded cell organelle present in both plant and animal cell. Both plant and animal cell. Now I am asking a common sense type of question. If I ask you a question, कि a typical plant cell have more number of mitochondria or animal cell have more number of mitochondria? Common sense based question is there. So animal cell have more number of mitochondria because energy requirement of animal cell is more. Got the idea? Animal have more need of energy in compared to the plant because it is doing more work. We are moving, we are doing locomotion in our body, coordination are there. So animals have requirement of more energy. Getting the things or not? Is it clear in the mind? Okay. So what I am telling, it is a double membrane bounded cell organelle present in both plant and animal cell. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So both the membrane contain different enzyme. Different enzyme. Outer membrane is more permeable than inner membrane. Permeability of the outer membrane of mitochondria is more permeable than inner membrane. Got the idea? Inner membrane is enfolded. Inner membrane, I will draw the diagram, is enfolded, called cristae. Enfolded inner membrane is called cristae. A space between outer and inner membrane is called perimembranal space or perimitochondrial space. A space between outer and inner membrane is called perimitochondrial space. Got the idea? So let me draw the diagram so you can got a better connectivity. You note it out, then I am going to draw the diagram, then I will write. then you got a more better connectivity. So meanwhile I wrote, let me recap. One student told sir once recap, it may be late join. So just a minute, I'm just recapping it. So very first I told about food vacuole. That we left in the last class. You people was more hungry, so I not finished that time. So food vacuole is formed due to engulfing of food particle. I told this is a amoeba. This is food particle. It is engulfing the food particle and making a food vacuole. Got the idea? So in food vacuole, who is present? Food is present. Contractile vacuole, I told function is osmoregulation. And large central vacuole acting as a storehouse of the cell. Now I am telling you about which one, mitochondria. So just come on the mitochondria, just a minute, give your attention. Oi. Haji. Once a quick recap of mitochondria we are going for, just a minute. So what I told about the mitochondria, we are saying it as powerhouse of the cell. And I wrote in very beginning, it is a semi-autonomous cell organelle. Because what are the total protein required for mitochondria? Out of that, some of the protein synthesized by mitochondria itself. So it is not totally dependent on cell for its need of all the protein. Protein, I am getting the things or not? So mitochondria is partially independent for some of the protein. Getting the things or not? Right? Some of the protein is synthesized, for some of the protein it depends on nucleus. Mitochondria synthesize some of the required protein. And for protein synthesis in mitochondria, who is required? DNA required. So mitochondria have a single circular double-stranded DNA. Even RNA is there. Even enzyme for protein synthesis are there. So due to all these, mitochondria is called a semi-autonomous organelle. It is not totally dependent on the cell. It is partially dependent on the cell. But it don't have an independent existence. Now I wrote about what the problem occur when you visualize the mitochondria without staining. You can't observe it well. So before studying the mitochondria, we are coloring the mitochondria with a stain dye called Janus green B. Later on I wrote, number of mitochondria per cell is not fixed. It is variable from cell to cell. Got the idea? Metabolically active cell who are more active metabolically, need more energy and have more number of mitochondria. Then I wrote about the size. Diameter I wrote average 0.5 micrometer. Length I wrote 1 to 4.1 micrometer. Shape, it may be sausage shape or it may be cylindrical. If we talk about a structure, so I told it is a double membrane bounded or cell organelle present in both plant and animal cell. Both membrane contain different enzyme. Outer membrane is more permeable than inner membrane. Inner membrane is enfolded and it is called cristae, and a space between outer and inner membrane is called perimitochondrial space. Now I am coming on the structure of mitochondria. Give your attention. I am drawing a rough sketch of the mitochondria. You can make this like also, you can make cylindrical structure also. Any structure you can make. Sausage shape, you know, sausage shape. Sausage shape is looking like this. Got the idea? This is a sausage shape. It is cylindrical as well, cylinder shape. Cylinder shape. Got the idea? So I'm just making a diagram of which one? Cylindrical mitochondria. Look here. Here I just making a cylindrical shape somehow. So look here, this is outer membrane and I am drawing inner membrane. So as I told, inner membrane is highly enfolded. Got the idea? This is the inner membrane I am drawing. It is highly enfolded. You can think like this. So this is outer membrane. It is a double membrane bounded structure. And this is inner membrane. So outer membrane is more permeable. And inner membrane is less permeable. Between the outer and inner membrane, space is present that is called perimitochondrial space. Perimitochondrial space. And these inner membrane, I already told, this inner membrane is called what? Cristae. Highly enfolded inner membrane is called cristae. Now, inside the inner membrane, fluid-filled matrix is present. A space is there, no? There are two type of spaces is there. One is a space between outer and inner membrane. That space between outer and inner membrane is called what basically? Perimitochondrial space. And here a space inner side of the inner membrane. That space is called mitochondrial matrix. Mitochondrial matrix. Got the idea? So inside the mitochondrial matrix, who is present? Double-stranded circular DNA is present. This is a DNA. I already told it is single. One DNA. It is circular. And it is a double-stranded DNA. Got the idea? Beside of that, here RNA is also present. So I am making some RNA like this. This is a single-stranded RNA is present. Beside of that, in mitochondria, cell organelles. Which cell organelle is present in mitochondria? You answer it. Ribosome is present. These are ribosomes. Which cell organelle is present? Ribosome is present. Because protein synthesis occur on which one? Ribosome. And which type of ribosome is present? 70S type of ribosome is present. 70S type of ribosome is present. Got the idea? Is it clear in the mind? So, and other things what present inside the matrix? Enzymes for protein synthesis. Enzyme for protein synthesis is also present. Got the idea? Another things what happen in mitochondrial matrix, what is present in mitochondrial matrix? I am just writing. It is important, so I am writing in the term of note. So, enzymes for link reaction. What is link reaction? I will tell you later. It is in your not even first year, it is second year topic. Link reaction Krebs cycle present in matrix got the idea? Or enzyme for what is these things you will understand later. Enzymes for ETS, electron transport system, present in inner membrane, inner mitochondrial membrane. So these are the things required during aerobic respiration. So you can write in a layman language, first year student like language, कि enzymes for aerobic respiration present in mitochondria. You can say enzymes for this. Beside of that, you can say what? These are enzymes for aerobic respiration. Or you can say in another word, that is enzymes for aerobic respiration present in mitochondria. Got the idea? Got the idea what are present inside the... Now in inner membrane I am telling one more thing is present, that is important, you can't just keep in your mind. In inner membrane there is a pinhead like a structure present at equidistance. Every 100 angstrom distance there is a pinhead like a structure present everywhere. I am just giving a symbolic representation, otherwise it will take a lot of time to draw it. So I am simply putting somewhere, it is looking like a pinhead like a structure. Got the idea? So these pinhead like a structure is called, F node F1 particle or electron transport particle or, got the idea, lever. These pinhead like, if you see the detailed structure of this pinhead like a structure, I am telling you, assume it is inner membrane. It is inner membrane. I am magnifying the photo. I am magnifying one. Anyone I am magnifying. Suppose that I am magnifying it here. So it is inner membrane. And here, what I shown in pinhead like a structure is like this. So this part who are embedded in inner membrane is called CF node, and who are protruded in matrix is called CF1. Got the idea? So it is also called which one? Electron transport particle, F1 F naught particle, or it is also called oxysome. Getting the things or not? So these are present in every 100 angstrom distance. If I make membrane bigger, like this, one particle is here and another I am making also. So you can understand another particle is here. F naught, F1. Got the idea? And distance between the two is how much? 100 angstrom. It is present in the inner membrane of the mitochondria. Are you getting the idea? Is it all right? Is it done? So this is about the structure of mitochondria. Inside the matrix, who is present? Inside the matrix, DNA is present, RNA is present, ribosome is present, enzyme for protein synthesis is present, and enzymes for aerobic respiration is present. Got the idea? Enzymes for aerobic respiration is present. Got the idea? So this is about the structure of mitochondria. Now we are coming on to discuss about function of mitochondria. Can you show the previous note, sir? One message is there repeatedly 4 or 5 times. So I will share the screen in the last. Don't worry about it. I will share the what is the full form of CF node? Coupling factor 0, coupling factor 1. C for coupling, F for factor. Got the idea? So this is the structure of the mitochondria. It is a double membrane bounded semi-autonomous cell organelle who have DNA. Got the idea? So in how many structure DNA is present? Nucleus, mitochondria and chloroplast. ETS means electron transport system. You will study in second year. ETS stand for electron transport system. And what is electron transport system? You will study in the second year. Got the idea? These terms I wrote, it will use in second year. Link reaction, Krebs cycle. What is this? Now we are coming on function of mitochondria. Okay, structure is over. Now function. Now we are going to discuss about the function of mitochondria. So mitochondria function number 1, aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration. If we talk about burning of food, I am telling burning of carbohydrate for energy production. An example, burning of glucose. When glucose burn, it give energy, na? So these glucose burn in these steps of burning. I am telling as a kids, steps of burning. One step is glycolysis. Another step is called link reaction. Third step is called Krebs cycle. You will study all in second year. So don't ask much question from here. Another is ETS. Otherwise, this is a chapter. You will study in 8-10 days about it. So glycolysis process of the glucose burning occur in cytoplasm. Simply I am writing the location. Glycolysis occur in cytoplasm. Link reaction, Krebs cycle occur in matrix of mitochondria. Simply I am telling location. I am not telling about the process. What is this? This is a chapter. ETS occur in inner membrane. So during burning, these are the 4 major steps. Burning of glucose, these are the 4 major steps. Out of 4 steps, 3 steps occur in mitochondria itself. 3 steps occur in mitochondria itself. And where mitochondria not there, like in prokaryote, these work done by which one? Mesosome. In prokaryote, work of mitochondria is done by which one? Mesosome. So mitochondria major function is what? Aerobic respiration. Which component of aerobic respiration? Link reaction, Krebs cycle. Where it occur? Matrix of mitochondria. ETS is another component of aerobic respiration occur in inner membrane of mitochondria. Did you got the idea? Is it clear? Is it all right? Aerobic respiration. One student asking, sir, what is aerobic respiration? When your food is burning in your body for production of energy, energy in presence of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. Got the idea? Is it clear? Is it clear? In your body, need of energy is there, na? So for need of energy in your body, what happened? Food burn. And when food burn in presence of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. Is it clear? Done? Okay. Now we are moving ahead. So another function of the mitochondria is cytoplasmic inheritance. Two type of inheritance occur. Inheritance means transfer of character from one generation to another generation. So actually DNA transfer character from parent to progeny. Got the idea? DNA transfer character from parent to progeny. So how character is transferred from one generation to another generation is called what? Inheritance. Mechanism of heredity is inheritance. So what happened? Gene is present in, DNA is present in nucleus also. And DNA is present in mitochondria also, an example. So you just got your mitochondrial gene from your mother. So cytoplasmic inheritance or maternal inheritance. In your body mitochondria is there, right now? That mitochondria is contributed by your mom, not by dad. Because during zygote formation, female contribute the cytoplasm. So gene of cytoplasm when present in your body, DNA of cytoplasm when present in your body coming from your mother side. And that is the reason we are telling it what? Maternal inheritance or cytoplasmic inheritance. Got the idea? So any DNA present in your mitochondria, that DNA came from your daddy side or mummy side, came in your body from your mama side. Got the idea? Is it? So inheritance is in second year. Got the idea? So you will study later. So otherwise, if you are not fixed in a topic, you will understand nothing. It simply a time pass will occur, but nothing will come. We also like or love to say, say something X, something Y, something Z, only interesting. Getting the thing, you will find I am just enjoying a lot. But end of the time, what happened? You not got a grip on any particular chapter. At least it is going in a system. So at least one chapter will finish after 1 week. One big chapter will finish after 1 week. Got the idea? So that is the reason we are just moving with a system. Sir, this is in which chapter of NCERT? Cell, the unit of life is the name of chapter number 8. So if you have NCERT book, in chapter number 8, there is a cell, the unit of life is there. Got the idea? Sir, can you explain again F1, F0 particle? Why not? This is inner membrane. This is F0 particle embedded in inner membrane, and who is protruded in the matrix is called F1. So these CF0, CF1. What these CF0, CF1 do, why it is present, all you will study in physiology. Got the idea? Now, so mitochondria, major function you have seen. It is associated with energy production, link reaction, Krebs cycle, ETS occur in mitochondria, and these mitochondria is also responsible for maternal inheritance. So gene in your mitochondria, DNA of your mitochondria came in your body from your mama side. Got the idea? Sir, how it can produce energy? You will study here in second year. There is a chapter named cellular respiration. 8-10 day we will study only about how mitochondria produce energy. Got the idea? Have patience. Have patience, you will understand it. Got the idea? 8-10 day you will understand about this only in second year, how mitochondria produce energy. Every detail, every step is there, but it is not the correct time to explain it. Yeah, mitochondria is there in the almost cell. Some cell is there where mitochondria is missing, like RBC. Your RBC don't have mitochondria. Yeah, of course, dear. 70s type of ribosome, I will tell about the ribosome. After plastid, I will tell about ribosome. Don't worry. There I will tell about 70s type of ribosome. Now I am going to talk about plastid. I am starting the plastid. Got the idea? So plastid, it is present in plant cell as well as in euglenoid. Euglena. NCERT wrote like this. So if we talk about this is a cell organelle, it is not found in animal cell. Not present in animal cell. And I just want to write one line about mitochondria. I forget to write before plastid. Mitochondria divide by binary fission. Divide by fission. How new mitochondria is forming? Suppose that this is an old mitochondria. So they are dividing by fission and making which one? Two mitochondria. That I forget to write. So mitochondria divide by which type of division? Fission. Keep in your mind. Now I am coming on the next slide. I am telling about plastid. So plastid, it is not present in animal cell. It is present in plant cell as well as in euglenoid. Now I am telling you about the type of plastids. Types of plastid. So if you talk about plastid, it is of three types. One is chloroplast, another is chromoplast, and another is leucoplast. Criteria of classification is based on pigment. So in chloroplast, which pigment is present? In chloroplast, chlorophyll is present, and it is dominantly present. Even carotene and xanthophyll pigment also present. These are the name of pigment. And these chloroplast is green color plastid. Green color plastid. Plant have green color due to presence of chloroplast. Got the idea? Now I am telling about chromoplast. Colored but other than green. So example where chloroplast is present, example leaves. So in chromoplast, which pigment is present? Carotene is present, xanthophyll is present. These are the name of pigment, but chlorophyll is not present here. An example where chromoplast is present in petal. You see na, tomato is red color. It is due to chromoplast. Got the idea? Is it? Colored plastid. Leucoplast is called colorless plastid. Colorless plastid. So in leucoplast, who is absent? Pigments are absent. Pigments are absent in leucoplast, and the leucoplast is called colorless plastid. Colorless plastid. Leucoplast is what basically? Colorless plastid. So further we can classify leucoplast into three types. I am writing the type of leucoplast. It is a storage plastina. So what it is storing, based on that, leucoplast is of three types. Leucoplast is of three types. Amyloplast. Amyloplast is a type of leucoplast. Amyloplast store carbohydrate. Aleuroplast, its other name is proteinoplast, and plastid who store protein is called aleuroplast. So carbohydrate, you eat potato, na? Example, potato. Who is there? Amyloplast is there. Starch is stored in potato. In pulses, protein is stored, aleuroplast is there. Elioplast. It is another colorless plastid. It store oil and fat. Fat storing plastid. So like mustard seed, which plast is there? Elioplast is there. Example I am writing, mustard seed. Example of aleuroplast I am writing, gram seed, Bengal gram seed, and pea seed. You better know. Who is mainly there? Aleuroplast is there. Amyloplast is present in potato. So these are the type of plastid. You got the idea? So I wrote about three type of plastid. Got the idea? So leucoplast is colorless plastid, chloroplast is green color plastid, chromoplast is colorful plastid. In petal, chromoplast there. In leaf, chloroplast is there. And in a storage part, who is there? Leucoplast is there. Colorless plastid is there. And these colorless plastid is of three types: amylo, aleuro, elio. In next class, we will deal in detail about chloroplast. Deal in detail about which one? Chloroplast. You got the idea? Is it all right? Done? P is green in color. Good one. Good question. Pea pod is green color, but when you remove pea seed, you use, anytime you use the pea seed, pea pappu. So there it is rich source of which one? Protein inside the pea. Got the idea? Okay. Right. Euglenoid is a protista, single cell organism. Euglenoid is called connecting link between plant and animal. That you will study in a different chapter, biological classification. It is not possible to answer every question at same point, because everything is going to deal in detail later on. Aerobic respiration, someone asked. We will deal 8 to 10 class only about aerobic respiration. Don't worry, but with respective time. So you just meanwhile do it, and I am just moving in a sequence. There is a reason. See, study is a serious issue. It's not like a joke. I can come in these days and going to tell you a lot of interesting things. See this also, it happened like this, it happened like this, it happened like this. You will find, higher, very great, sir is saying big things. My God, how much interesting is it? For you, what is important? Your syllabus is important. So we are just moving, syllabus. You see, if anybody purchase NCERT, you see, now I'm just moving in the sequence of NCERT. Because as this chapter will finish, you will handle at least 4 or 5 questions of the NEET. You will feel comfortable. Yes, now I can deal 4 or 5 questions at least in the NEET exam. That is the agenda. Agenda is not your happiness. You see how much interesting things is there in the world. A lot of things is there. When AV sir tell you about zoology, amygdala, hippocampus, human behavior, how it is controlled, human emotion, how it is controlled, You will enjoy the lecture. Here, my God, how great sir is saying. But these things not came in exam. Sorry to say. Are you getting the idea or not? So it is important you be exam reference centric. It is very important you just read what is need of the day. Got the idea? That's the reason holistically I started a chapter and I am just moving toward a finish. At least you got some output. In the end of the day, I have invested so many hours and at least what benefit came to me? I just completed one of my important chapter. Out of 50 question in biology, 3-4 minimum question will come from this chapter. And if you understand this entire lecture, you will easily able to handle that question of the need. That is my promise. Got the idea? So what is the most important credential is your patience. What is the use of DNA in mitochondria? It is helping in some of their protein, semi-autonomous organelle. I will tell you later. Actually, some of the scientists told that earlier mitochondria was a prokaryotic cell. By mistake, it entered in a cell. And they remain there for whole time. It is I talk about the how it evolved. Got the idea or not? So it is making them semi-autonomous, means somehow 50% independence came in mitochondria due to presence of which one? This DNA. If this DNA is not there, mitochondria is not able to synthesize some of the required protein. Got the idea? Right? Okay, food vacuole I told, simply it formed by engulfing the food particle. So when an amoeba engulfing a food particle inside the cell, a vacuole form, that is called food vacuole. So the schedule, you just forget about that schedule, we will send you a fresh schedule. That was by mistake it is sending. It is after finish of this chapter, from after next week that morphology came. Got the idea? So don't worry about it. Okay, ji, bye-bye. Thank you very much. Have a great day to all of you. Just involve like this patiently. Getting the things. After 1 week, you will in a position to finish a big chapter. Got the idea? An important chapter of first year. Okay, ji. Bye. Thank you very much. Right? Right? So when online classes will finish, you people get tired now with online classes? Or are you enjoying the classes or get tired? Want break? Bye, 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 bye. Have a good day to all of you. Thank you very much.